Hello friends, I'm so glad to be with you today. We are going to be making some really cool sun catchers. So, I have some items here that you can totally use if you want, but you don't have to, completely optional, and some here that are necessary. So the first one is going to be a sheet protector. You can use screen protectors, sheet protectors, the saran wrap, Ziploc bags, anything you want as long as it has that smooth feeling to it. Next one is completely optional, and this is what's called cardstock. It's a thick paper, and you want to use a thicker paper, that way you don't cut into your sun catcher if you don't want to. This is completely optional. This is just for if you have a template that you want. I have one already cut out that I'm going to use, and it is up to you if you want to use it or not. Next we have some scissors, and this is just to cut away any of the edges, anything that you don't want. Then we have something really fun called Mod Podge. It's really fun to say. And this is glue with just a little bit of what's called sealant in it, and it dries clear, and it's just so that you don't have to have any extra cover for it. And last, we have some tissue paper, or you can use crepe paper. Crepe paper is like the paper streamers. And let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and put a nice even layer of your Mod Podge on it first. You can use, Q-tips, paintbrushes, whatever, but I think it's really fun to just go ahead and use your fingers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pour some on here, and then we're just going to spread it around so you get kind of a nice layer. If you get it too thick, that's okay. It'll just take a little bit longer to dry. Whatever you want to do, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of bring it all the way around. All right, and then you can go ahead and use your tissue paper, crepe paper, whatever it is, and you can tear it into whatever you want. The glue on the bottom just keeps everything from flying around, and it'll just stay wherever you want to put it. So we are just going to go ahead and place these on here. No real rhyme or reason why. We're just having fun. That's what this is about. Just having fun. All right, just a few more pieces on here, and then we will go ahead and go to our next step. You can overlap them. I like to overlap them a little bit because it adds a little bit more dimension, a little bit more color. It's totally up to you, though. This is your masterpiece. All right, just a couple more pieces. And then you're going to take your Mod Podge left too, and you're just going to go ahead and put it right over the top. Remember how I said Mod Podge was like a sealant? This is what it is, so that it doesn't, your tissue paper or your crepe paper doesn't come off, doesn't fly off. This is what you use. Creates a nice glossy finish. This part takes just a little bit longer because you want to make sure that you're getting it on all the pieces, not just a few. You want to make sure it gets on the edges too. And when you're done, it is going to look something like this. Kind of messy right now, right? Totally messy. And you'll want to let that dry for about 1-2 hours, depending on how much glue you put on there. If you put more glue on there, it's going to be a little bit longer. And then when it's dry, you are going to go ahead and use your template if you want to. If you don't, you don't have to. But you're just going to set it on top and then just cut around it. I did that already so you can see. I kept the sheet protector on. That way it doesn't, none of the tissue paper, none of the crepe paper comes off with it. And when you're done cutting it, this is a really cool part. When it's dry, you can go ahead and you'll just take the tissue paper or crepe paper off of the screen protector like this. And then you have that really nice shine to it. That's why you want an even coat of the glue. And then what you can do is you can tape it to a window, you can put it on your car window, you can put it wherever you want. And then when the sun comes through, it's gonna light it up and be really, really nice. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I loved teaching you how to make this, and I will see you next time.